Have you ever wondered about the story of Mufasa before he became the legendary king of the Pride Lands? The new movie, Mufasa, the Lion King, finally pulls back the curtain on the untold origins of one of Disney's most iconic characters. And let me tell you, it's a story filled with adventure, heartbreak, and a brotherly bond that was tragically broken. Our story, told by the wise Rafiki, with a little help from Timon and Pumbaa, begins not in the familiar Pride Lands, but in a distant, unfamiliar plot. A massive flood has torn a young, orphaned cub from his family. This cub, named Mufasa, is all alone, drifting until he washes ashore in a kingdom ruled by a powerful lion king named Obasi. It's here that Mufasa has a fateful encounter. He is found by another cub, Taka, the son of King Obasi and Queen Taka. Despite his royal blood, takes pity on the lost stranger and brings him back to his pride. Queen welcomes Mufasa with open paws, treating him like her own and teaching him the ways of the hunt. But King Obasi is not so welcoming. He sees Mufasa as an outsider, a potential threat to his own son's future. To earn his place, Mufasa must constantly prove his worth. Despite Obasi's suspicions, Mufasa and Taka grow up as the closest of brothers. They are inseparable. Mufasa is brave, charismatic, and incredibly smart, quickly showing the qualities of a natural leader. Taka, on the other hand, is more reserved. He's constantly living in the shadow of his father's harsh expectation, which slowly chips away at his confidence, making him feel insecure and inadequate. Their relatively peaceful life is shattered when their pride is attacked by a fearsome group of white lions led by the ruthless, forced to flee for their lives. Mufasa and Taka embark on a perilous journey. Their goal is to find a legendary paradise, a sanctuary spoken of in whispers, a place called Malayo, which means forever in Swahili. This journey is where their world expands. Along the way, they meet a vibrant and resourceful young lioness named who happens to be a princess from another pride. They also cross paths with a rather flustered but loyal hornbill named Zazu. Together, this unlikely group faces the dangers of the wild, forging bonds that will shape their destinies. The adventure is thrilling, but it's also the beginning of a deep and painful rift. As they travel, a connection begins to form between Mufasa and Sarabi. Sarabi is drawn to Mufasa's strength, his wisdom, and his kind heart. They fall in love. But this budding romance casts a dark shadow over Taka. You see, Taka has secretly been in love with Sarabi all along. He watches as the lioness he adores chooses his brother, and the rejection stings deeply. This is the turning point. The jealousy Taka feels begins to poison his mind. He starts to see Mufasa not as a brother, but as a rival who has taken everything from him. First, he felt Mufasa stole his mother's affection. Then, he worried Mufasa would steal his rightful place as the future king. Now Mufasa has captured the heart of the only lioness he has ever loved. The heartful lessons from his father Obasi about power and weakness resurface. twisting his jealousy into a bitter, burning hatred. The brotherly love they was shared begins to crack and crumble. The ultimate confrontation happens when they finally face Kiros and his white lions again. It's a massive battle for the future of Mufasa, using his intelligence and courage, rallies all the animals of the land to fight alongside them. They stand united against the common enemy, and against all odds, they are victorious. But this victory is bittersweet for Mufasa. In the heat of the battle, he discovers a horrifying truth. He has been betrayed, and the betrayer is none other than his own brother, Taka. Consumed by guilt and regret for his actions, Taka is a changed lion. The pain of his betrayal is so profound that he decides he can no longer be Taka as a permanent physical reminder of his terrible mistake and the darkness within him. He renames himself Scar. It is a mark of his shame that he will carry for the rest of his life. And so Mufasa becomes the first king of this new promised land, which we come to know as the Pride Lands. He is a just and beloved ruler, but his reign is built on a foundation of sorrow. The price of his throne was the loss of his brother. The story ends, connecting us right back to the beginning of The Lion King, showing us the deep, tragic history that led to that fateful day when Simba was born. It's a powerful reminder that even the greatest kings have a past, and the brightest lights can cast the darkest shadow. What do you think of this origin story? Does it change how you see Mufasa and Scar? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite stories.